my name is Amanda Rawson Hill, and I am the author of The Hope of Elephants. The Hope of Elephants is a middle grade verse novel about a girl named Cass, whose dad has had cancer on and off throughout her life, and on her 12th birthday is back, and she finds out that he has a genetic mutation called Li-Fraumeni syndrome, and she has a 50% chance of inheriting this same mutation, which means a 50% chance of developing cancer before the age of 30 and having multiple cancers just like her dad. And she has to decide if she wants to know if she has the mutation or not. It's based off of experiences with my family. My sister's husband had Li-Fraumeni syndrome, and he passed away about 5 years ago from cancer. And so there are a lot of poems that are based on things that they went through and things that I felt during that time. And so it's about hope, it's about cancer, it's about the duality of life, and it's about the things that we want to know about our future. So I thought I would read the first few poems for you. It looks like a thick book, but there's a lot of white space on the pages, as you can see. Okay, so it doesn't need to be intimidating. So we'll begin. Prologue. There's a hill you have to climb before you bike over the Golden Gate Bridge. I did it when I was 9, and it was so steep, I wanted to quit right there. But Dad wouldn't let me. This is all just part of the experience, he said. On the bridge, the wind whipped my hair across my face. It made my handlebars wobble, and I swear I felt the bridge sway. I wanted to get out of there, but Dad wouldn't let me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, he said. Then halfway across, the gray sky shifted and the sun broke through. Lights sparkled on the bay like Christmas lights, glitter and stained glass. Beautiful. Cancer. Cancer visits my dad in all the odd years of my life. No matter how much we close the windows and lock the doors, it always finds a way to sneak inside. It comes with different names, but it's still cancer. When I was 1, it was osteosarcoma, 3, colon cancer, 5, brain, 7, colon again, 9 was new, testicular. That's when I knew for sure I'd be an only child, the lone daughter, though we always knew, since the second round of chemo, it would forever be just me, Mom, Dad, and cancer. Always cancer. So today, my last day of 11, this odd year, when I walk in the door and see Mom and Dad sitting on the couch, I can tell cancer is sitting there too. It has its own cushion, its own sigh, its own way of saying, Cass, we need to talk. I didn't even know. I didn't even know Dad was sick, or thought he was sick, or felt something, however a diagnosis starts. I rack my brain, wondering if I missed the signs. Long glances at the dinner table, whispered conversations behind closed doors, that sticky feeling between two people who are keeping a secret together, away from me. But all I remember is folding paper cranes for an hour with Jayla, catching the perfect pop fly at baseball, riding past the park with the wind in my face, my hair whipping past my ears. Questions. There are questions people ask when you say the word cancer. Asked so many times that if questions could cause tumors, my dad would be dead by now. Where? What stage? How long does he have? They don't realize that answering is like chemo. The question is gone, but we're still poisoned. The answers are the tricky, never sure, knock on wood kind anyway. There are only 2 truly important questions. So I ask, what about baseball? Mom sighs. I don't think. She stops. I mean, your season's almost over anyway. 4/5, I say, picking at my sleeve. It's 4/5 of the way over. Can't I at least go until Dad starts treatment? Mom sighs again, then says, practice is tomorrow, but we have meetings with the doctors all day, plus it's your birthday, then Dad has to get blood tests on Saturday. They're scheduled during your game. I'm sorry, Cass, I already called your coach. Her decision lands at my feet like a missed catch, just lying on the ground between us. I want to pick it up, try throwing it again, but instead I ask the second important question. Will we miss the World Series? Never, says Dad, cracking a grin at the thought. Finally, an answer I want.